What's up everyone, ColdFusion here and welcome to Devil May Cry 2. Obviously it's the second game in the franchise and it is considered the weakest, at least in the mainline series. I think even the reboot of this, the DMC reboot, I think that's still better than this game from what I've heard. And they're probably correct because this game's kind of shit. Oh, hold on. I mean, it's not... there's some positive aspects in here, but I'll cover those as we get to them. Or at least things that I kind of enjoy. But there's so much bad with it. The narrative is just downright awful. The dialogue is just bad. It's so devoid of character, and which is so strange, considering it's a Devil May Cry game, which is known for its character. Yeah, and it feels confusing, convoluted, and I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like a Devil May Cry game aside from the license, really. Yeah. I don't know. And it's also one of the easiest because there was a lot of backlash when the first game came out because it was too hard, or considered so, and having replayed it again recently, no, it's definitely not too hard. It's quite punishing, but I don't think it's that hard at all. I've played many way harder games than that. But regardless, DMC2 is a lot easier. And it's also still really short, so we should breeze through this anyway. But I have been looking forward to playing this because it's so fucking bad. It's like so bad it's good. That's this game in a nutshell. And to be fair, I am kind of looking forward to getting through this game just so we can get to DMC 3, which is where shit really gets real. Did I just say really gets real? Okay, I need to revise my grammar. Alright, new game.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons,
there's Mundus.
Were powerless under their rule. Humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda, with a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name. Sparda eradicated the demons. And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer, Dante.
Alright, that's a pretty cool entrance, not gonna lie. And his design in this game is quite cool.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparda.
Okay. You called? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna leave. Never mind then. Oh, it only gets better. Yes, I will rip the shit out of this. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. That's just the type of game this is. Alright, and the mission screens are really weird, in my opinion. It has quotes from this like guidepost book, which is basically like it's an interesting book considering the fact that it just basically explains the narrative of the game verbatim. So it's a little strange. We have like a little map which doesn't matter to me at all because it doesn't really come into relevance. Anyway, whatever. Mission 1. Toward the north, the hunter of dark blood will realize his destiny. Okay, let's start. And the gameplay has started. Nice-oo. Okay, so... well, standard Devil May Cry stats. We have our health in the top left, and the devil trigger is already at the bottom, but it's actually different in this game. Because devil trigger is not tied to the weapons you use, it is just a flat, well, you know, upgrade. Doesn't matter what weapon you're using, your devil trigger will still be the same. However, there are things later on called amulets, which we'll actually use in order to modify our devil trigger to however we want to use it. Red orb, a crystal with condensed demon blood. Use it to gain new power. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and also, I just want to show off the combos of this game, because I like the animations, but the combos are really lacking. So, how do I explain this? Combos are based off the directions you move in after initiating an attack. So if I hit Y and then move forward, it does a 3-hit combo. So I press Y, forward. Oh, I didn't do it there. Y, forward, Y, Y. I have to do it afterwards, and I cannot lock on, because if I lock on, it will do a stinger. So it has all these combos can only be done while being locked off. It's so fucking stupid. And also, yes, we have a really like weak source version of Stinger. It's so bad. I mean, it's still useful in this game, but it's just nothing compared to the DMC1 Stinger. Hitting the B button will actually do an evasive maneuver, rolls, side flips. I actually really like this. It's very similar to Dark Souls in that regard. Having, you know, rolling in whatever direction. It's very useful. And I also have air hike, or the double jump, off the bat. So that's wonderful. But yeah, don't be surprised if you have no fucking clue where the story's going, because, it's pretty poorly told. And I will be doing most of the secret missions if I can remember where they are. There should be a blue orb fragment here, right? Yes. There we go. I should have read the thing for that. Whatever. So I'm gonna use roll to move around a lot here. To increase my mobility. And here's Dante's battle theme, at least his first one in this game. And I have to say, the music, again, it's pretty good. Just because the game itself isn't, doesn't mean the music can't be. Again, like, Game of Thrones Season 8 is fucking terrible, but the music in that is fantastic. And I guess I might as well bring this up now, but the guns in this game, at least Ebony and Ivory, they're overpowered. And to be honest, you'll see as a common trend as I go forward, a lot of bosses can only really be beaten with ranged techniques, so basically using guns. Which is hilarious because it's almost like it was designed with guns in mind. Here's a good example with this enemy encounter. The Puya? I'm just gonna call them vultures, fuck that man. There's gonna be a lot of gunfire, so get used to it. At least the camera work in this game is a bit better than DMC1. But that's not saying much, really. There we go. Also, enemies now have health bars with enemy names next to them, which I actually really like. That's a good change, and I wish they had that in other games. Past this. They still have health bars, mind you. But it's like on the enemy... It's on like the little lock-on on the enemies. Like the little lock-on cursor. Which is not really the same thing. It's not a health bar. But also, like bosses later on, they don't have the names on it. And that kind of annoys me, but whatever. I forget which door it is for the secret mission. I think it's this. Yes. Okay, so the secret missions in this game are called secret rooms. And it's basically, there's no like special modifiers, you just fight different enemies. Yeah, they kind of suck. They're really bland and uneventful. You basically fight two waves of like the same enemy types, pretty much. You'll see me spamming the same, like, basic combo in this game a lot because there's no real reason to, spam different combos. Mainly because of, how the combo system works and how just kind of weak sauce, the combo system is in this game. White Orb, a crystal with condensed demon tears. I don't know how you condense demon tears. It will recover your magic power. Nice. And a green orb here, which we don't need really, but you know. With condensed demon fluid. Oh, gachi-gasm. It will instantly recover your vitality. And you get a decent amount of green orbs, and they heal a lot. And I don't know, enemies don't really pose much of a threat in this game, so yeah. Also, again, I don't really like the secret rooms in this game because you have to just walk up to low-resolution doors and just kind of fucking hope for the best. Just hit the B button to interact with it, and just hope that it gives you a secret mission. Unless you know where they are, which I think I know where some of them are. I mean, I did them all. I've done them all, but in a different playthrough, but I had to look it up where the locations were, so I don't really think I will remember all of them, but we should remember most of them. I think one's here. Why would you guess that one's there? And it's not just doors as well, like you can interact with, like just, I don't know, like random walls, and it'll give you secret rooms, or like corners of rooms, like it's so fucking weird. Like, at least in DMC 1, you would go into, in order to get secret missions, you'd have to go into a room that you had already been in. At least that was interesting. Because there was some level of consistency to it. So this game's pretty pitiful on the normal difficulty setting, because it almost feels like it was designed for hard difficulty. I will explain it later on, but there's a certain boss where this applies to. And it's basically, you can just get out of his range, and just spam him down with gunfire, and he just can't ever hit you. And he just does attacks that are centered on him, and he can never hit you, and on hard difficulty, it actually, like, drags you into him. And actually, his attacks, like, expand, you know, and can hit you towards the edge of the arena, which, it almost feels like that's how it should have been designed on normal difficulty. But that's not the case. Alright, Blue Orb Fragment. I guess I'll read this now. A fragment with vital energy. 4 pieces make 1 whole blue orb. A borb. Typically a lot of enemies spawn during encounters a lot of the time, so hopefully I don't have to do them all. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything down here. I do kind of like the movement in this game though. You know, being able to roll, double jump in multiple directions. It's kind of nice. I think I might just ignore these enemies. And again, like DMC1, there's a soft lock onto targets. You know, like if I'm aiming at this wall here, and there's an enemy behind me and to my right, so like around here, and I just swing, he'll turn around and swing at that target, even though I'm not locked onto him, because this game's retarded and it still didn't fucking fix that from DMC1. It's not good. A gold orb. A crystal generated by immortals with the power of resurrection. So, gold orbs are basically... They aren't the same as yellow orbs, and you'll see what I mean in DMC3. But, while yellow orbs basically allow you to take checkpoints in DMC1, gold orbs just flat out resurrect you on the spot with full health and devil trigger. So that obviously makes them objectively better in the case of a fight, but it depends on what you enjoy more, I suppose. But they are different from yellow orbs, really. But the thing is, you won't come across yellow orbs in this game. It's just how it is, I suppose. Alright, these Saw Blade, Agona Venus, I probably fucked up that pronunciation in somewhere. Don't do that. And that was it. Nope, still more. You see what I mean? Enemy encounters can last a while. Oof. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I don't like these Saw Blade enemies just because their thrown attacks are kind of weird. And have strange arcs to them. Is that it? Okay. Also, you see how I could barely hit that bench? I could only hit it on like the 3rd attack. That's this game in a nutshell, man. This will become rather prevalent later, where there's like little objective marker things I have to hit, and Dante's sword will just miss them randomly, and you have like a little time limit to do it, so it can be annoying as fuck. Another time statue. A statue of a god that is controlling time. You can gain power by offering the red orbs. Alright, so here's our level up screen. And I like the music here as well. There you go. blue orbs and purple orbs obviously cost a bit. But if I'm being perfectly honest, you don't, considering how easy this game is, you could get away with not having them. However, gun upgrades are good. At least upgrading Ebony and Ivory to the max, because again, there's certain bosses that it's gonna be pretty much mandatory for. At least if you want to fight enemies consistently. Right. Another blue orb fragment here. So I think I forgot to mention it, but during the secret rooms, I believe it's every 2 rooms. Every 2 rooms there should be a. Is there a secret room here? I felt like there was. Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. Come on, Dante, get up. Yeah, every 2 secret rooms there will be a blue orb fragment, so it's pretty consistent. Nice, more enemies. So the guns, all jokes aside, the guns are pretty useful in this game because they will keep your combo up. As long as you're just spamming and hitting enemies. And getting S rank combos in this game will immediately reward you by giving you a ton of orbs when you kill an enemy. The amount of orbs you get from killing an enemy will be dictated by your style rank upon killing said enemy. So again, I'm not going to get much with getting a D rank, but if I get an S rank and then kill an enemy, should have a lot. Assuming I'm not mistaken on that behalf and it's just a bit of a placebo effect, but I don't think it would be. I don't see why it would be anyway. So that's why the guns are just going to be so heavily used in this game, because they're just, well, they're too good. They're honestly just overpowered. And then an item just fucking falls, yep. My god, this game. A key to unlock an iron barred door. Okay. Thank. And it's this one. Look at that. That's not a door. That's not a door. Where did you put the key? Did you put it in this like little thing here? How does that even work? That's not how doors work. It doesn't operate on hinges. So I don't know how a key works. Whatever. Break all these and we get some red orbs. Always useful, even though there's basically hardly any here. A pitiful amount. And you'll be happy to know that unlike DMC1, getting orbs isn't so necessary in this game. It's not like there are upgrades that I just flat out need. I can survive with, you know, not really getting all the upgrades and such. Also, I might as well point out that the weapon and gun upgrades in this game don't actually give you moves. You could upgrade Dante's sword, which is Rebellion. And if you upgrade that sword, as far as I'm aware, it just upgrades damage by a pretty minuscule amount. It doesn't give you new moves. which is fucking stupid because there's no moveset upgrade screen in this game. And again, I think the reason why this game is as bad as it is just because the project was, it didn't really go smoothly. They couldn't really settle on a structure per se. You can definitely see why. It's quite evident throughout the game's design. We have a striking stone here, which will give us orbs. Might as well just spam the same basic combo, considering. There we go. And then, apparently, she's here. That's a creepy stare, Jesus. And then the house just fucking explodes. Christ. I love how random this game is, like... And then the mission ends. That's so abrupt. Get used to it. This game's fucking cheesy as shit. Like, it's not like the, just awkward, cheesy dialogue from DMC1. Like, no, this is just bad. Like, it's almost like they had no idea what they were doing. Christ. I need a new save file. There we go. I'll admit, I've played this game, like, I've spent more time in this game than I care to admit. I don't know why.
Where's Mathieu? 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 Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they?
I guess one thing I might as well point out in this game, if you haven't already noticed, Dante he hasn't quipped yet.
Son of Sparda.
Get used to it, cause he pretty much is bland as a fucking plank of wood in this game.
You knew him?
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparda, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful. I am very pleased. It leads to a harbor. If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father, son of Sparta.
Wonderful. More info about Sparda here. Mission 2. The aerial hearts will give the hunter the chance to reach the skies. Yeah, the reason I don't really like these mission screens is because it doesn't have a mission name. I don't know why, but I just like mission names. Makes it more immediately noticeable, I suppose. I don't know, like, if someone mentions mission name and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's mission 7 or something. Whatever. How many orbs have I got? Not enough for the weapon upgrade. So I don't think I'm gonna bother upgrading the sword in this game, but I will upgrade Ebony and Ivory. Because Ebony and Ivory, they're OP as fuck. Hello. Also, yeah, I guess I might as well mention this as well. But if you aim at a different target, so I'm aiming at this target now. If the target appeared behind me, an enemy that is, and I held back on the analog stick, and I started shooting at that enemy, I actually can shoot 2 targets at once, which is pretty cool, and will be a thing carried over to Devil May Cry 3 and onwards. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but if I hold B while near a wall, it'll actually wall run up it, which is nifty as a concept, but it doesn't really work too well in this game, especially when you're trying to... oh shit. When you're trying to roll past certain areas, or through certain areas, should I say. See, I just showcased the twosome time ability. Yeah, the wall running, if you're trying to roll through areas to speed up traversal, that is, it can get a bit annoying because in certain areas that are tightly, you know, it's just a tight corridor, you'll end up running on the wall accidentally. It's pretty annoying. Don't do that. Well, whatever. I think there's a secret mission here, right? One of these. Yeah, that one. Again, how would you know there's a secret room here? Fuck knows. Brontomancers. Okay, I don't... what the fuck's a Brontomancer? What's Bronto in that? Like, necromancy is like, you know, basically the magic arts of the dead. Pyromancy is for fire, cryomancy is for cold. What's Brontomancy? I've never heard that. Is it lightning? That doesn't really seem right. So on the next secret room we will get a blue orb fragment, because it's every 2 rooms. I think this little encounter here exemplifies why the guns are just so fucking necessary in this game, because how the hell do you fight these enemies without, you know... Yay, another one. There we go. Full heal. Full health upgrade. I wish I could have much more of an input on this game, to be honest. It's kind of stale. There's not really much to talk about. The encounters aren't that interesting. It's more of the same. It's pretty... I don't know. There's a lack of variety for the most part. Light a blue flame and the way will be opened. Right. When it's simple, just strike and destroy enough of these. Until they, blue flame. Until all of the torches in the background are blue. You don't have to destroy all 4 when they come out, you just have to destroy a certain amount of them. Christ, this is taking longer than I thought. There we go. And I guess I should have mentioned it already, but I kind of forgot because I'm an idiot. The woman that we've been seeing so far is a new character in this game called Lucia. Don't get attached to her because she really only appears in this game and she barely has any narrative relevance. Which is a shame because, I don't know. I think she has potential at least. A savage golem. I'm trying to use my swords as much as possible because, you know, I want to get some enjoyment and hopefully get some higher stylish ranks. So I have more orbs. What's down here? Also, yeah, a lot of the enemies' movesets, they pretty much don't do any. A lot of them are so passive that they just don't do anything on normal difficulty. I'm glad there's no fucking easy difficulty for this game, can you imagine? I mean, normal is pretty much the easy difficulty. Like, I just can't imagine an easy difficulty of this game. How could you make this easier? More of these fire bats. I guess I need to fill in the time with some dialogue, I suppose, but on a rather unrelated topic, I know that Ghostbusters the video game is getting remastered, which is pretty cool, because that's an underrated game. I actually like it a lot. I played it a shit ton back in the day when I was younger. I don't know if it's coming to PC though. I don't know if it's coming to Steam at least. Another secret room. Well, hello. I guess you kind of spoiled the reveal of these enemies. Yeah, good one. Oh, I guess I'll show the Devil Trigger now then. Devil Trigger's pretty OP in this game. Especially the gun variant of it. Anyway, back up, I was just talking about, I'll definitely do an LP of Ghostbusters video game if it comes to Steam, I suppose. But I think it might just be a console thing, which fucking sucks. I don't know why they wouldn't, you know. I'm not sure, unless there's already a Steam version. I'll have to have a look. I'm not sure if there is or not. I think there is a PC port or PC version of the game, but I'm pretty sure it's only like physical copies. I could be mistaken on that. I'll have to do some research on it. See how many red orbs I got for beating that enemy with an S rank? Yeah, and there's another blue orb fragment. We're just gonna keep getting them. Yeah, there's a lot of games I've got coming down the line that I will play at some point. Next year, Cyberpunk 2077. I'm 100% playing that game to death. Again, I'm gonna be doing Sekiro sometime soon. It's on sale right now, actually. Probably pick it up, yeah, sometime soon. Halo, the Master Chief Collection's coming to Steam. I'm really fucking hyped for that, man. I can't wait for that game to release on Steam. Like, I want it more than life itself. I'm just gonna save up red orbs. Yeah, there's plenty of games that I could play on the channel at some point. And I think also I am planning to do a pretty long there's going to be at some point I'm going to do a very long let's play of The Witcher 3. And it's hopefully going to be rather comprehensive. It's my favourite game of all time. I absolutely fucking love The Witcher 3 to death. I've played so much of that fucking game. And I would like to do an LP on it, even though it is a really long game. There's a lot of downtime in it where nothing really happens, you know, just because of the nature of the game. So it's gonna be, that's probably why I don't really play many long games on an LP, because it's not really an LP format. I don't know. But I think I might make an exception for The Witcher 3 just because I'd have a long-running series on this channel that I could just, you know, put up there. I mean, I only really upload content to this channel just because I enjoy it, you know. It's just rather cathartic for me to just put something out there that I can rewatch months or years down the line. And if anyone else wants to enjoy it too, that's wonderful to me. Okay, what happened to that red orb? Where'd it go? Right, there's an item here. Aerial Heart. A magic stone with the heart of a flying demon bird. A flying demon bird, eh? Right, so that... If I go to the amulet here on the equip screen, I can select whatever sword tokens I want to use. But if I go to amulets, I can actually select... I believe there are 3 choices, or 3 options for each segment of the amulet. The middle one seems to be damage based on the elements, you know, that you have. I believe it can be lightning, fire, or frost. To be honest, you only really need lightning, I think, because lightning's quite good. Here you have, I believe, flight, speed, you can go faster, and I forget what the other one is. I'm not actually sure. I don't remember what the last one is. And down here at the bottom, you have like buffs to your DT. You know, it can increase the amount of health you regenerate during it, or the amount of damage you do. Getting the one that increases your damage is definitely the best. And here's all the items. It does give me a Vital Star and a Devil Star right off the bat, which is kind of them, I guess. Right, and if I just hold A, tap A incrementally, here, just press it now and then, I can go up. And that's the chapter, okay. It's really fucking difficult to get an S rank in this game, so much so that I'm just not going to attempt it, really. I think, honestly, it's easier to get S ranks in the later games because of just how much easier it is to get stylish combos. Mission 3. The key to the next journey begins and ends with death. Right, can I? Yes, do it. 30,000 for the next upgrade, doesn't matter. Gimme Ebony and Ivory upgrade. We need that damage as early on as possible. Again, it's not like the game is hard. Trust me, it really isn't. But I do want to at least upgrade myself as much as possible. Once again, I don't think I'm going to get all the secret missions. Well, I think I can guarantee I literally won't get all of them, because I'm going to forget where they are. Like, I don't remember where they are in chapters, like, on this mission right now. I'm basically trying to jog my memory on the spot here to see if I can remember where they are. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there should be something over here, right? Yeah, there we go. Blue orb fragments, another one. I'm trying to... There's definitely... Fuck off, I'm not fighting you cunts again. Alright, this shit can be pretty annoying. I swear there's a door somewhere here. A secret mission, that is. He's dead. Alright, let's see if there's a secret mission somewhere here. I swear there is. I hope I'm not just... You know. There we go. Oh look, more enemies we have to shoot. I mean, honestly, I didn't mind this game so much on my first playthrough of it. Like, I was like, okay, it's definitely not as good as the first game, but... It's not that bad. But no, oh boy. On repeat playthroughs, it just becomes apparent how unbalanced the game is. I mean, yeah, I know DMC1's not a paragon of game balance, because that game's pretty unbalanced as well. Especially the nightmare fights. Yeah, I'll admit I'm still salty about the nightmare fights. Like, oh, they're fucking annoying. And there's some annoying bosses in this game too. Nothing difficult though. Speaking of bosses, the Orangera? I guess it's like an orangutan, I suppose. Best thing to do, just spam him with shots, really. I'd advise everyone should watch Kroby Cat's video on this. It's fucking hilarious. And it just kind of shows you how brain dead the game can be. Okay. I don't know how I got caught by that. Look at his health bar. Oh my god. Why are boss fights even a thing in this game, considering how fucking pathetic they are? That wasn't a challenge at all. He dropped a key. A key to unlock a huge gate blocking a passage from the station to the harbour. Wonderful. And it's just here. That's the mission. Another bee. I think bees are going to be common. I want to overwrite it. Probably not. I'm kidding, of course. Mission 4. She has many arms, but only one heart, as she waits for the hunter deep in the water. Yeah, I think we'll do this mission now, I suppose. As far as pacing the game out through my episodes of this series goes, I think doing mission 4 now would be pretty good. I'm gonna grab a purple orb. I don't really need to buy blue orbs. I will be buying blue orbs at some point, but not early on in the game. It's still really easy at this point. Right. Also, I just want to point this out, but there is I might try streaming at some point, or at least think of a game that I could do. But just to clarify, I've always had a lot of difficulties with streaming in the past, just because it's not that I couldn't like stream per se, but it was always difficult to get the software to work, no matter which one I was using, which has always been a problem. But I do have I did download. I mean, OBS didn't work for me before. Like, it literally just crashed immediately whenever I tried accessing any option. But I have downloaded the Streamlabs OS OBS version, and that does seem to work so far. I haven't done a test stream on it yet, but it does seem to like, I can actually access the fucking options and shit. So I might do I might live stream something on Twitch at some point. No idea what it's gonna be yet. Not a clue. Or even if it's gonna be anytime soon. But I definitely will be live streaming some stuff. Probably games that aren't great for a Let's Play format. And I want to bring this up now. I will be picking up Assassin's Creed again. And I know what games I'm going to play during it. I guess I'll explain it when I go back through them, but the reason I stopped doing that past LP actually is because I was editing the second video and I recorded the second part, but the footage went black. Basically, it didn't have any footage. It had the audio, but no gameplay. I got a full blue orb here anyway. It had no gameplay, which wouldn't be so bad, but the problem is I can't restart missions in Assassin's Creed 2. I have to restart the game over. Now, fortunately, that's at the beginning of the game, so I could have done that. But what would happen if I'm in the last mission of the game and I record a part and the same thing happens? I'd have to restart the game over again just to get to that, which is like, you know, 10-15 hours of gameplay if I'm going through it quickly. It's not happening by that point, but that was using a Shadow Player. I'm using XSplit now, so Honestly, I've had a lot more... XSplight's been way better, honestly. Their format has just been better. Because Shadowplay is just inconsistent to me, but to each their own. I don't know, maybe it's just me that has all these fucking problems. But I've had no issues with XSplit at all. But yeah, I will be picking the Assassin's Creed games up again. I'm definitely going to do the full Ezio trilogy, so 2 Brotherhood Revelations. Then I think I'm going to do the Kenway trilogy as well, or at the very least the, I guess, I don't know, just the colonial American period. Or around that. It's Kenway trilogy's best way to describe it. So that'll be Assassin's Creed 3, Black Flag, and Rogue. And I think I'm just gonna stop it there, honestly. Because after, I mean, Unity kinda just really made the story just uninteresting, honestly. At least the modern day storyline, so... It feels like there's no... They didn't know what they were doing in terms of the plot at that point. And again, like, the old Assassin's Creed games have a very good plot, in my opinion. There's a lot of solid writing there. There's a lot of, like, obviously, shit you've got to take for granted, of course. There's a lot of stuff that's just make-believe. God, I fucking hate getting this blue orb fragment here. It's just weird. I don't understand how to get it. Come on, like, go up. Go up, for fuck's sake. So he's, like, just hovering on the spot. Dude, you can't do that. You've got to go up. Do I... Okay, I've got to fucking use a Devil Star, dude. This is stupid shit. Fucking hate this. Fly, you cunt. He won't go up. He will not fly up. Fucking Christ. Fly. 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 Please fly, for the love of God. Fuck it. I'm not doing it. I don't know how the hell I got that blue orb before. It's fucking bugged. It just won't fly upwards. See what I mean? This game's so fucking weird. They did not think well about the mechanics at all. Again, just going back onto Assassin's Creed, the reason I'll be doing the Ezio trilogy and the Kenway trilogy is I think those two are the best written of them, I suppose. I mean, even though, like, you know, AC3 has its issues, at least there's a coherent plot behind it. You know, there's at least something to follow there. Whereas, pretty much Unity onwards, like, I mean, even though, like, Assassin's Creed Origins, I really fucking enjoyed that game. I thought it was really good, like, it's just the plot was strange. So if I hit this, I can actually do I can combat roll all the way down here, like, by doing this, and go through that gate. I'm not gonna do that, though. But you can get past it without collecting the item, which you're supposed to use to get past it. Which is kind of funny. But I'm gonna get the item anyway. Just because there's more shit this way. But if you're speedrunning, You might as well keep that in mind, that you can just roll that. I mean, I'd assume that most speedrunners already do that. I like that, like literally, that's what I thought I had to do on my first run, because I thought that the area I'm going here is the way I'm supposed to go, and I thought the area with the gate was actually the optional area, which is why I didn't go this way. Secret mission here, I think. Am I mistaken? I swear there's a secret mission here, or am I thinking of something else? I swear, man, there's a secret mission somewhere here. I must have been dreaming. Maybe I'm wrong. Right. So here's the item we need to get. It's another amulet. Also, Dante's devil trigger looks really weird in this game. I don't know. I don't really like it that much. Quick Heart. A magic stone with the heart of a running demon beast. If I scale up here, there's a gold orb. Nothing to upgrade, I don't think. Okay. So I believe that's upgraded. Well, the quick heart. The quick heart. I have it on. Right. So this should make me run fast as fuck, boy. I do have to be rather fast there, just saying. So yeah, I didn't get that blue orb earlier. I'm not fucking getting it. Too annoying. Way too annoying. Is there a secret mission here? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Time for a boss fight. Out of nowhere. It just fucking happens, sure. And I guess now is the time to talk about cheesing. So if I get up to the actual boss and get past the tentacles, I can't actually get to her because of that poison mist around her. So I'm incentivized to... I have to destroy the tentacles individually before that can happen. Come on, destroy this one. 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 Thank you. Right, so there's a poison mist there, and it's really annoying to get up to and actually deal damage. So I have to take each tentacle out to remove the mist and go up and hit her. But dealing with the tentacles is annoying because of how their attack, well, just their attacks work. So the best thing I like to do is to sit in the corner and just spam shots at a good angle on the main boss. Because the guns are just really good in this game, the damage is actually viable. And just build up Devil Trigger while I'm doing it. Like, oh boy, this isn't even the worst cheese. You'll see how fucking bad the bosses are. They're so susceptible to cheesing. Oh boy. So engaging. And while I'm doing this, I will end up accidentally shooting the tentacles as well, which means they'll probably die at some point. Yeah, but if I time this badly, I get hit by the tentacles regardless, which is pretty annoying. So this is fun. What an engaging boss battle. I guess this would also be a good time to state here, but if you get really low on health, like, you know, just really low, dangerously low I should say, and you activate Devil Trigger, you can actually go into a form called the Imagine Devil Trigger, which is basically super powerful, and it's sort of like a last resort thing. Wonderful. Difficult boss. Very entertaining. And that's everything in this room? Yep. Shotgun. A gun scattering bullets in a wide area. It's just here, apparently. Okay, great way to end it. A C. Pitiful. Anyway, guys, this is going to end the first part of DMC2 here. I hope you enjoyed, even though I don't know why you'd enjoy this game. I suppose the only thing you could enjoy is my great commentary, as a, you know, opposed to bad commentary that I do from time to time. Anyway, yeah, I will see you next time then in part 2. Anyway, peace.